Hey everyone, this is Kyle from the TF Review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension X Fugitoid figure from Playmates. Yes, Fugitoid is finally back into the world of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as he makes his debut in the current Nicktoons version of TMNT. And of course we have his return in beautiful action figure form. So, taking a quick look at the packaging, we can definitely see the brand new Dimension X style of packaging. You have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you have the Dimension X logo right there, as well as the Turtles in their spacesuits, kind of sitting in the corner. Down here it says, Fugitoid, Cyborg Human Turtle Ally. And of course this toy is for ages 4 and up. On the back of the packaging, we can see it's similar to earlier incarnations of Turtle figures. Up here in the corner, you got the Dimension X logo right there. And of course, we have a brief bio as to what Dimension X is in general. The fate of the Earth hangs in the balance, and it's up to the Turtles to save the world. And with the help of their new ally, the Fugitoid, suit up and soar into space with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it kind of sets up Season 4 for those who are not familiar with it. Down here, of course, we have Fugitoid with a nice bio. And a great picture of Fugitoid himself. A brilliant scientist brain stuck inside a cyborg's body, Fugitoid is the Turtles' most trusted ally in space. Once known as Professor Zayton Honeycutt, Fugitoid supplies the Turtles with spacesuits, weapons, and his vast knowledge of outer space. Fugitoid helps the Turtles track down the Triceratons to save the planet Earth from ultimate destruction. And of course it also shows his weapons. He's got wrist cannons and telepathic abilities, and his team is, of course, with the Ninja Turtles. If you wanted to, what I really like about this is it allows you to cut the back of the packaging into what is essentially its own little card, which is kind of cool. And you can collect them all and, trade them and do whatever you want with that, instead of just throwing the packaging away. And, of course, on the bottom of the packaging, it has all of the other figures you can get from Playmates Toys in the brand new Dimension X line. So that does it for this look at the packaging. Let's go ahead and let's open Fugitoid up and let's take a look at this awesome looking figure. So here we have Fugitoid, the time travel master, voiced by David Tennant appropriately, out of the packaging. And right as I was taking the toy out of the packaging, I've noticed there's already an issue, at least with my copy of the toy. I wouldn't be surprised if this was an issue that other people might have had, but it is specifically with the legs. The way it was situated in the packaging was this leg was kind of bent, like that, and this leg was being pulled. So as of right now, these legs are completely different lengths, and they don't stand very well. This can be fixed if you were to take a blow dryer, because it is a very soft PVC plastic. You can take a blow dryer and bend it. Also, another fix if you're having the issue with the leg is the way it's situated on the figure itself. One fix that actually did help my figure quite a bit is if you take it, you flip it up and around, and you'll notice that the feet are now perpendicular. That could be just an error at the factory. Maybe they didn't know which way they were putting it. But that did help the aesthetic of my figure a lot. It still kind of struggles to stand, but again, it is a minor fix. And if you are a fan of some of the TMNT playsets, it does have the peg holes, so the legs aren't as much of an issue if you use the playsets as well. But if you're just standing the figure up, maybe with the other turtles and whatnot, and displaying them, you're definitely going to want to find a fix for that. Now, onto the rest of the figure, it's molded in a really nice, show-accurate, pearlescent white color. It's got a really, really nice, robotic, futuristic-looking sheen to it. And it's got the nice swirls that you get from the mixing of different colored plastics to get this really clean pearlescent look. He's a fairly basic figure. It's one of those what you see is what you get. He does have some really strong black and yellow paint apps to highlight the chest, as well as the fingers itself. And the articulation is, for the most part, fairly minimal. You can rotate his head left and right. The arms are in universal joints, can move in and out. There's no bend in his arm, but you do have a kind of an elbow swivel right there, just for a little bit of added articulation. And his legs are also on universal joints, and there is a knee swivel. Utilize the feet articulation, and you can get him to stand real good. Unfortunately, he doesn't come with any weapons or accessories, since his weapons are telepathy and he has wrist cannons, but there's no actual representation of the wrist cannons in the toy, so he is, for the most part, a pacifist. Apart from that, there's really not much else to say. If you're a big fan of Dimension X, then this figure is definitely one you're going to want if you want to complete the toy line, since he is a major character in the show. But just expect a fairly basic figure. Don't go in expecting anything too extraordinary. But I think from an aesthetic standpoint, it looks great. It is dead on to the show. He is easily recognizable as Fugitoid, and I really love that very retro-looking aesthetic, almost kind of Futurama-y, which I dig a lot. I love this style-looking robot. So for me, as a robot fan, I do enjoy the way it looks. And it does exactly what it needs to do. That does it for this review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dimension X Fugitoid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again to Playmates for creating this awesome toy. You can find them on social media at TMNT Play. And you can look for a written review of this toy on BehindTheThrills.com. I have a ton more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video reviews coming, and I hope you're looking forward to them as much as I'm looking forward to bringing them to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.